It's beautiful.
It's literally everything I wanted.
I want to die here.
This is for us? Everybody's so excited. Flower Expo 2025, the second one, day 2. Take a look at that device over there. That's the one that's going to kill us. Yep. They also got some kind of funky e-nail going on over there. Lots of good comfy seating here this year. No Fapow though. Folks, you'll remember we love us some Fapow. Okay, now Journeyman, I see this at dispensaries, and I've always been wanting to try it. Okay, Vape and Ape. That's nice. Golden Tea, OGs. Okay, slot machine. I mean, I gotta pull the slot machine. I won! Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got my chip. I got my OG's 30-day chip.
I'm Indigo with Rove. We specialize in vapes based on honesty, transparency, and just having good products. We also offer pre-rolls as well as our Drink Loud shots. You can pretty much get anything from us.
Beautiful, beautiful. We love the look of a giant Jumbotron. Definitely eye-catching.
Yes. You got to see us when you come in. You know, we want you to be the first people you see. Come say hi to us, you know. Come kick it with Rove, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so we like to ask a couple fun questions, you know. So I just like to start off. We want to know your ideal blunt rotation, okay? Max 4 people and yourself.
We got to go Snoop. I got to throw Kendrick in there. Okay. I'm going to throw Damian Lillard in there. Okay. And then for my 4th to round it off, let's get a lady. Let's do Doja Cat. Hey. Like, yes.
What a lineup. First of all, I didn't expect Dame Time in there. That's that.
I love Damian. Look. No, I love Damian Lillard. He's I don't want to say my favorite. Let's just say he up there. I don't want to offend my other faves. But like, yes. I'm going to put him up there. I love his music and just how he plays. So
I'm a Bucks fan, so.
Look, that's where it originated from, baby. Look, gotta go with the Bucks all day. Look.
So what we like to do is we like to paint a little scenario, and then you tell us what strain you're smoking in that scenario, okay? So for you, I'm gonna say Dame Lillard, Game 7, triple overtime, half-court game winner. You're celebrating. What are you smoking?
Ooh, it's gonna have to be some good old OG Acapulco Gold. Okay. From our live resin ice packs. Like I gotta go with that. Okay. We gotta go to Acapulco Gold. He just clutched that for the team. Like what? Like we gotta keep it OG with that. Like yes.
Okay, next scenario, right? So you're running drugs up from Cuba, okay? You're hanging
with
out
Dame Lillard.
Dame Lillard may or may not be there. It's high stakes, and you're stressed, but you got to get the job done. What's going to get you focused and get you, up to Florida?
We're gonna say some good old King Louis. Some good old King Louis. Let's just go and get up there. I gotta stay focused. I need my body more focused than anything, cause my brain, I'm in tune with her. She good, like. So we gonna get some good King Louis to go up there. Yeah.
Okay. And last scenario, you ready for this? Very simply put, you just signed the Declaration of Independence. Okay. What encapsulates that feeling?
For some reason, Pineapple Express is the first thing that came to my mind. Like, we just got some business done. I feel like you do business to Pineapple Express.
The business strain. All right.
Actually, I got one.
Yeah, come here.
You're sitting on a bench. Your nemesis walks up, and they say, "Give me that blunt, but roll it first." And you can put whatever you want in there. What are you putting in there? What strain?
Some gelato. And then I'm gonna actually throw some concentrate in there too to F them up.
There we go. All right, and I'm out. That's all I want to know.
You're watching C900 TV with Indigo from Rove. Woo!
First question. Last time we saw Fapao. Where's Fapao?
Papao's still holding it down in Michigan for us. That's our home turf, and he's one of our strong ones, so we need him to be able to hold down the fort for some stuff. So he couldn't make this one, but he's here in spirit, though. He's here in spirit.
Fapao's the man. And it also, Fapao doesn't need one of these. Ooh, a haunted booth. Oh, this is here. This is freak. Fapao, exactly. He's here. Breeze was one of our favorite. This tap, what do you call this? Smoke on tap? Okay.
You got it. Yep. Smoke on tap.
We loved the smoke on tap. We think that's so cool. So Breeze is already one of our favorites. Why don't you give us the 30-second pitch on Breeze and what you think is most exciting?
For Breeze, I would say that we really try to keep things innovative and top of the line as far as market for product, device. We really kind of stand behind that as far as honoring 100% satisfaction guarantee with our products. So, if you haven't tried it before, it's an excellent vape product. I'd highly recommend because personally, it's one of my favorite with the 100% live resin. That's sort of stuff that I'm looking for in a cannabis company, to be transparent about those sort of things, both in the device and in the product itself. So.
All right, now we're going to get into the fun stuff. So we want to know your ideal blunt rotation, okay? Dead or alive, whether they could have never smoked weed in their life, but who are you assembling?
First one's got to be Sir Isaac Newton, okay? He's going to be there at the round table for sure. Probably get Carl Sagan. I think you see the direction this is starting to go in. So that's going to be my 2 right there for a fourth. Man, I got to go Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yeah, just to top off the look that we had going there at the blunt rotation. Neil deGrasse has got to be in there too, yep.
That is a smart rotation. Do you feel equipped enough to discuss topics high with those guys? Because I feel like they would kill me with their discussions.
More so I'm hugging the wall as a fly for sure, but all this innovation, all this creativity, it doesn't come from nothing. So I always try and keep myself well-rounded in a lot of sort of things. So I'd be a fly on the wall, but I'm taking notes on my notepad there as well. So
Isaac Newton, famously a virgin. So love to get him high. Okay, we're going to do a couple scenarios now, all right? The scenario is you're on spring break, okay? You're in San Diego. It's you, your uncle, and your uncle's limo driver. You're chilling. What strain are you smoking?
I got to go with a Blue Dream. I'm feeling like Blue Dream has just got us like in that San Diego vibe over there if we're chilling and just in the limo too. I mean, you got to have Blue Dream pouring out the windows there, right?
Blue Dream, baby. Great pairing, great answer. All right, next scenario. You ready? You're in Idaho, okay? Yeah. You're in Idaho. You're cornerback for Boise State University. You have the biggest game of your life coming up, and you need to get in the fucking zone, okay? You're playing University of Texas. What are you smoking?
I need that gas, so I'm going to go for like a GG4 because I need something to gas me up. I need to be gassed up going into that game. So I need something with that diesel-y fuel to it. So I'm going to go with like a GG4, I think, on that one.
GG4. Okay. Now we're going to do a bit of a reversal, right? So I want you to imagine your biggest bully is walking right at you, and you know he's going to beat you up if you don't give him a joint, okay? What strain would you give to your worst enemy?
Worst enemy? I don't think that exists in the cannabis sharing space. You want to turn those enemies into friends, right? So even though you think it'd be something that I wouldn't want him to enjoy, I want him to enjoy it the most so that you don't get that ass whooping again later on, right? So I'm going to go with a sour diesel, because who doesn't love like a sour diesel or something, you know? I mean, that sounds like it's an OG itself. So, it brings the round table together of people and friendliness.
Hell yeah, I love it. Casey is like, my worst enemy, I'm going to turn him into my best friend. That's fucking great, man.
You're watching C900 TV.
My name's Leah. Sarah. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Mandy with Journeyman Lemonade.
So Journeyman's our infused lemonade mixer. Usually comes in 100 milligrams a bottle, 10 milligrams a cap. We are here with our launch for ice water hash drinks. So that is what we are celebrating. Coming in the flavors strawberry, peach, and pineapple. It's all a hybrid mix, lemonade base. Just a fun way to get stoned, my friends. So.
Stores this week. We are always happy to come out and support special events like store anniversaries, grand openings, parking lot customer appreciations. We want to be there for all of it.
Nice. So how would you recommend people tackle this here?
Okay, there's a couple ways to go about this, my friends. Keep in mind it is 100 milligrams a bottle per 2 ounces, so we definitely recommend starting slow. We are not here to promote overconsumption. So 10 milligrams a cap full. We suggest taking that cap, putting it in a drink of your choice. You can absolutely take it straight. Most people do, but making a fun drink is kind of how I like to do it myself. Usually hits pretty quick, so you also got to plan accordingly, my friends. You know, it's a bit dangerous, but she's fun for sure, for sure. And I would say Sprite's the best mixer. I don't know about you.
I personally like the peach flavor in an Arizona tea. I think it's really, really good together. A nice say goodbye to summer type of drink.
Yeah, I really like the little drinkables like this, just throwing it in a seltzer water. And I want to say, not thinking about it, going about my day. And then that's the issue, is that it is just so easy, and you just kind of go.
You got to
Exactly.
toast it and cap it.
Exactly. But it is nice to be able to just kind of, sip something throughout like a TV or movie or something like that,
Totally. It's discreet, and we'll get you to try some today, my friend.
Can't wait. Okay, we have a couple fun questions if you're down with that. A couple scenarios. Okay.
So you just adopted a dog. Okay.
Small.
Medium. A lab mix. Okay. But you're also vacationing in Savannah, Georgia in October. The leaves are turning. So take that into account, okay? And you're sitting on a nice porch with a swinging bench, okay? And you have a blunt full of what? Excuse me, you have a glass full of what?
Man, okay, well, I'll answer both because I love blunts too, man. So I'm a big fan of IC Collective. I love their flower. Hell yeah. So I've been smoking on the One Way by them. I stuff that in a blunt. My favorite way is to smoke a little and drink a little at the same time. By the time the smoking high is coming down, the drink kicks in, and you are good for hours, my friends. That is my peak porch enjoyment.
That was a thorough and fantastic answer.
I've never thought about that.
If I had to choose, I would say Bedford Grows Lemon Durban. That is my all-time favorite sativa. I can go full ham on it, and it's not too racy, so I love that. And then I would pair that with, I would say the pineapple with a Coco Rico soda.
Oh.
Little summertime.
I love the cocktail recommendations. Okay, that's great. So you're in Kitty Rock, and you are with the Wright brothers, and you guys just invented Flight. How are you celebrating? What are you smoking on?
I am smoking a 93 Boys Rello with the Wright brothers, so we are getting high while we're getting high.
I'm gonna go with the Rove infused peaches and cream. Yes. So good.
So we would like to know the gnarliest thing you've ever smoked out of, and then we would also like to know your best smoke spot.
Say, best smoke spot, comfort of my own home. My little porch is my paradise, my friends. So that's my smoke spot. Okay, well, all kinds of food, unfortunately. Desperate times call for desperate measures. So I would say maybe 2 Old Apple would be my answer there.
A little withered.
Yeah, a little withered, yeah.
I would say the weirdest thing I smoked out of would be snow. I built a snow bong in my backyard. Yeah, it was cold enough that the dispensary closed for the day, so husband and I went in the backyard and made a snow bong. It kind of worked. We got one decent rip out of it before it fell apart, but we at least made an attempt. We put in the effort.
Best smoke spot, whatever that means to you.
Floating in a tube down a lazy river in the sunshine, out of cell phone signal. Yes, that's the one.
Truly great answers.
You're watching C900 TV.
We are here live. I'm Bennett from C900, and I am speaking with
Ciara from Groon. We're a women-owned edible company. We've been operating for over 10 years. We produce some of the best organic gummies and fair trade certified chocolate. we're from Oregon, but we're pretty new to Illinois, and we have loved getting ingrained with the community out here. So continue to look out for everything that we're doing this year.
We're just going to jump into the questions. We like to start with ideal blunt rotations.
It's going to sound so weird. Barack Obama is one of them. I know that's a weird one.
No, that's honestly one of the most normal ones.
Really?
Well, I mean, I would put, yeah, but we've had the last guy. Anyway, I won't get into other people's answers. I'll let you finish.
Barack Obama, shout out if you want to smoke together, let me know. I also have a celebrity doppelganger, Sierra. I would love to hang with her. And then an easy one, probably Snoop, just to, check that box.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice rotation. Would you invite Sierra's husband, NFL quarterback Russell Wilson?
No, I just want some girl time. Just girl time. Yeah.
I wouldn't invite him either. So we like to do a couple scenarios, and you give us like what strain you're smoking. You can give us an edible strain. You can give us like what the method in which you're partaking. Number one, you have landed on the moon. Okay, it's a Neil Armstrong situation, but like in an alternate universe, you are taking the first steps. Okay, what are you gonna smoke on the moon?
And this might sound a little counterintuitive, but I'd like a hit of some Granddaddy Perp just to kind of chill me out a little bit and just really take in the vibe and the atmosphere. That would be my go-to.
Since Barack is in your smoke circle, let's say you're on Air Force 2 or whatever he rides now. You're chilling with Barack. Michelle's there as well. And the vibe is like chill. He's had like a long tour of speaking, and he just wants to relax, and you respect that. So what are you smoking?
That's a really good, I don't know what Barack would be okay with in that scenario. I'm almost leaning towards a sour diesel. Something a little funkier would be my choice because it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be with him. I want something really nice and mellow, so yeah.
Last question. It's a nice autumn day. You're at your stepson's bar mitzvah, and you sneak away with the grown-ups just to have a little smoke time. What are you smoking on?
Some Jack Herrera. I need to get back up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Easy question. Awesome. Well, Sierra, it was so great speaking with you. Do you want to just plug Groon on social real quick?
You can find us at Eat Gron on Instagram, online, any and everywhere. We do some amazing content, especially with our new Halloween line, so check us out. You're watching C900 TV.
Elevate, we're a Missouri brand. We just got to the Illinois market. We got some really great flower from Missouri, brought our best strains over that we knew how to grow. They're doing even better out here in Illinois. We're super proud of them. We got two brands. Elevate is our premium. Rooted is going to be more of the value brand. You're still going to get quality in that Rooted brand. It's just coming to you at a lower price. So better weed, better price. You know what I mean?
We're doing live living soil for all of our products. Everything's testing about above 30%. The first round we had a few from 25 to 30, but second round everything's higher than the first. And yeah, we're hyped about it. So, yeah.
Okay. Is there a product that you're most excited about personally?
Just have to try our genetics in general. I would say they're probably the best in the state, if I may say myself. But we have some really great vape cartridges that are coming out in November that we're super proud of. I would say the best strain, or my favorite strain, would probably be the Black Maple. It's been done before, but it's never been done like this. I'll tell you that.
And why are genetics important for people who don't know? When you say genetics, people are like, what does that mean?
So it's the lineage, it's the history of what the strain is derived from or where it comes from. And in my opinion, that matters because it's about the terpenes and the percentage and everything that the flower delivers all together. It's the entourage effect, the impact of the combination of the different aspects of the plant or the strain and how that impacts the user's experience. That's why lineage matters.
So we like to do a couple scenarios to see what strain you would pair up with that scenario. Would you consider yourself strain knowledgeable, for different areas? You're in Idaho, all right? You're on a nice lazy river vacation. You look up in the hills, you swear you see a dinosaur. You swear, no one believes you. What do you roll up to yourself just to kind of get over it?
I would say the headband cookies.
That's a good one. Yeah, for sure.
And literally no one believes you. You are by yourself on this.
Super boof, because I'm going to stay in my own world, honestly. That's what I would say, yeah.
Just to forget.
In my own world, Yeah, I'm going to stick with it.
So it's your stepson's bar mitzvah, all right? All the kids are acting up. They're little shits. They're really getting on everyone's nerves. You and the other parents, you're going to go step aside. You're going to go off. Maybe you tell them you saw a dinosaur at one point. I don't know. Do you just want to help lighten the load a little bit mentally for everyone? What are you rolling up?
Probably the black maple. Yeah, I need the black maple. I need something to relax me. I need that limonene, that visible. So I need something to keep up with the kids, but keep me calm enough so I don't strangle anyone.
Star Killer. For sure. Just relax the situation. Yep.
Got you. Okay, and the third one, this doesn't have to be weed. You can put anything at all in there. You're sitting on a bench having a nice day. Your number one bully walks up, and they're about to take the next joint that you roll. So you roll up a fake one for them. What are you putting in there? It's your number one enemy. What are they smoking?
Oregano.
I'm going to put some of those fireworks that light up when you step on them mixed in the oregano,
It's a real Looney Tunes effect right in the face.
Yep. You're watching
C900 TV.
Good, we got a break in the clouds. And I thought hurricane season was over. I'll take that again. And I thought hurricane season was over. We got Gavin DeGraw's tour bus. He's on site. We're here with Matthew on the mobile lounge. Why don't you give me the 30-second pitch on where we are right now?
We're on the mobile lounge, and we're here to curate a culture. Mm-hmm. We're here to bring transparency to the cannabis community, and we're here to have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
And, the first two things were great. We're here to bring the vibe, and we're here to make memories.
I love that. And Tommy Boy's on, so that's a great start.
Tommy want wingy.
You have a kind of a unique station here. Everybody's with their brands and stuff. You're the guy with the bus. How did this come to be? And do you have this bus? You take it around. What's the origin of this bus?
It's inspired by when I went to Colorado. They had a very similar thing. I have a great partner, AJ. Shout out AJ, who works in logistics, trucking, and we had a brainchild. I have a lot of friends in the cannabis community. I have a lot of family members that were active in supporting them. And fortunately, we were able to bridge a kind of, not gap because there is another bus out there, but we wanted to bring a little bit different flavor. It's the mobile lounge for a reason. It's not based on cannabis. It's not limited to cannabis. That's why the black, it's a completely sleek black outside look, no branding, because it's for the brand that we're trying to represent.
Right.
If you want to put a stamp of, where are we at, C900? Mm-hmm. You want to use this bus, guess whose bus it is?
C900's bus.
And where can we find them?
C900 TV, baby. But I was going to say, this bus is great. So I love the idea of a lounge, the lounge is whoever's in it, right?
Right. Everything in here is interchangeable. So we've had dance parties. It's big for education.
Okay.
There's a company here, Bonsai Bakery, who does these beautiful plants.
We love them.
Exactly. We're working with them to try to figure out an educational type of thing. It's an open canvas. When I bump into people, they say, "Oh, I love the bus." And go, "What can we do?" And I go, "Literally use this as your canvas." I love working with creative people.
Yeah.
I love working with enthusiastic people. Fortunately, that goes almost intertwined with the cannabis community.
Yeah.
People believe what they say.
Yeah.
And that's refreshing to me. And, working with people like that, I go, this is what we have, right? Mm-hmm. What do you want to do with it? And you tell me.
Maybe we will reach out to you in the future. But for the Flower Expo's sake, I have a couple fun weed-related questions. So we like to start off, we just want to know, what's your ideal blunt rotation? Dead or alive, whether they knowingly smoked or not smoked, just give us who's in your circle.
You know what? Not to get too sentimental, but... my dad passed away, and it would be cool to pass one to him and have a talk with him, I suppose.
Yeah.
Dave Mira, he's a BMX legend.
You're talking to this guy right here.
Double backflip, the Miracle Boy. And, I don't want, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, perhaps.
Christ himself.
Yeah. There's a lot of people. Man, you just told me, there's a lot of people.
Do you think Dave Mira, Christ, and your dad would get along?
I think my dad would have beef with Jesus. Not Jesus, dude. Come on, what are you saying? No, I'm just kidding. No, that's a good question. No, I think they would get along pretty well. We're all it would be a sacred space. And plus, marijuana kind of brings everyone together.
Yeah.
I think Jesus would look out for us.
Santa Maria.
Yeah. I think my dad would keep us in line of what should be done. You know, like wake up early and that type of thing, or pass it in the right amount of like time.
Yeah.
He probably wouldn't want me to be stingy.
Right.
And then who was the third person? Dave Mira.
Yeah.
He would just be flipping around, dude.
He's just that boy's crazy.
He'd do a double back flip, maybe a bar spin to tail whip, maybe a bar spin to manual to tail whip.
I'm more of a Burnquist head, but.
Ooh, Bob Burnquist?
Yeah.
Dang, from Brazil?
That's the one.
We were supposed to have 90 skate videos on there.
What?
Yeah.
What?
You know Chad Muska?
Yes.
Pretty good.
Well, we'll be back tomorrow. We expect a new video track. Okay. We also like to do this. How would you say you are, like, sommelier wise, like strains? So we like to give people situations, then you tell us what strain you would smoke in that situation.
Sure.
All right. You just took an all expenses paid cruise to Turkey. Okay?
Istanbul.
That's where you are, right? Okay. You just got in a fight.
Oh.
All right. You're in a Turkish police.
Oh.
But for some reason they let you smoke in there, and you're trying to just take the edge off. What are you smoking?
You know, I'm going to keep it geographical with the Afghan Kush. I feel like the Turkish and the Afghan would probably, I don't want to say see eye to eye, but they would have a mutual respect, and that would give me some type of leniency on this current situation in the political climate.
That's pretty smart. That's getting out of his own situation there.
Safety first, then teamwork.
Okay, beautiful. Love the answer. All right, I'm going to give you the last scenario. Last scenario here, kind of a sad one. Your wife just left you for Candlestick, America's #1 corporate clown. You're a bit bummed out. Your buddy comes over. What are you smoking?
Well, it doesn't seem likely because I'm a great male. I'm a strong figure.
That would never happen to you.
I don't feel like that would happen. I love the woman I'm with. But besides that, what was the question?
The woman that loves you, she's left with Candlestick. So let's imagine a world.
Okay, all right. Let me get in character. Whoa, that was hard to take. You know what? We're not doing flower then.
No.
We're going to go to concentrates.
Okay.
Because I just need to.
You got to zone out.
And Arise. Something from Arise because I like their concentrates the most. I'm not sure of the strain on there. Heavy Indica.
Heavy Indica. He's going in the couch, folks.
You're watching C900 TV.
My name's Marshall. I'm the CEO of Redemption Botanicals. We're out here at the Flower Expo today showing off. We've got a lot of fun stuff going on. We represent a house of brands as well, so not only will you find our products in flower and concentrate, but we also grow for Dr. Green Thumb, DNA Genetics, Preferred Gardens, a handful of other ones, so lots of fun brands that you're gonna see on the shelves around the state, all produced by us. But everything from us is craft, right? It comes from the heart. We grow all our own biomass that gets frozen and extracted, so no matter what product you're looking for, we're gonna have that quality aspect that you guys are after. Definitely exciting menu stuff too. You're gonna find strains that nobody else has. We do a lot of pheno hunting in-house, so we're popping seeds and looking for the best, where everybody's just asking for the clone that's gonna produce weight for them, not our approach. So, you know, it's definitely a culture-driven craft vibe at our place. Everybody's stoked when they show up to work. They're exhausted when they leave, but we come the next morning ready to do it again. Got the whole team here with us today, so if you're at the expo or if you hear about us, make sure you check us out. Ask for us in your stores. We're here for you.
If you want to give a piece of advice to consumers, would you say go after brands that focus on genetics versus just highest percentage or anything like that?
For sure. I mean, everybody's different. Your endocannabinoid system's going to react differently to different strains, so it's really about getting out there and trying it. But as you mentioned, I would shy away from just going after the highest THC percentage. We give away a lot of samples to bud tenders when we drop product at dispensaries, and we always like to include pre-rolls of our watermelon hurricane, our pink melons. These are 14, 15, 16% THC, 3% terpenes, and the consistent feedback we get from it is like, wow, I'm so stoned. I feel so great off this weed. I didn't realize that a low THC could have me feeling this way. So when you start shopping just based off THC, you kind of box yourself in. Make sure you're open to that broader range of experience. Ask about the terpene content. Ask about how it was grown, the genetics, the whole thing. So you're very much right. You know, there's more to it than just THC numbers.
Well, all right, let's get to some fun questions if you're ready for them. Dream blunt rotation, dead or alive, whether they smoked or not, they're smoking with you. What are you thinking?
I'm going right in. I'm going to go Buddha. I'm going to go with Jesus. I'm going to go with Plato and Bob Marley to round it out.
Ooh, that was good. That's the second Jesus we've gotten today, but the first Buddha, I like that. You got a nice rounded out. That you're having a good question. Yeah. Next one will be, what was your weirdest piece of paraphernalia? What's the weirdest or craziest thing you've smoked out of in your life?
There was like definitely like an obscene Mexican pipe that was like carved out of wood with like people like having sex that we were smoking out of when we were abroad. So that was pretty awkward. It's kind of awkward talking about it right now. We could maybe cut this from the interview.
Find the sex pipe, internet. You know what to do. Earlier, someone said they made a bong out of snow in their backyard and did that. Yeah, so.
Fill our bongs with snow. That kind of helps.
Have you ever tried a hot bong?
A hot bong?
Where you, with warm water, you don't have to go super hot. You don't have to go super hot. It's not, man. It's not. It's good. Less resiny in the bong as well.
I'll take your word for that one.
Yeah. Or I'll give you a scenario. Let's see if you can pair a nice strain to go with it. Okay? It's a nice day on the beach. It's you, we'll say Buddha, and your stepson who's 19. Okay? And you guys, you're just taking the edge off. You're enjoying the sunset. What are you rolling up for everyone? Have a good time.
Sunset. I'm probably going hash hole. I'm going scented marker 5 flower. That's some of our best stuff. It's not super heavy. It's got great pineapple terps to it. And I'm going to throw some grape cake rosin in there, give a little fruity balance. Nothing too heavy, nothing too light. Definitely set the mood. Me and Buddha and my 19-year-old stepson are enjoying ourselves.
Okay, all right. And flip it. This one's a little more intense. You wake up, you just Freaky Friday'd with Neil Armstrong. You're about to land on the moon. What are you smoking right when you get up there? Because you're like, what is going on?
I am definitely taking a hot dab, no water, and it's going to be super boof, and I'm going to race around the moon like 5 times in one breath.
Okay. All right, this one does not have to be a strain. You can put anything in there. You're sitting on a park bench. You're rolling up. You see your number one, your nemesis walking towards you. And you know they're about to snatch that right out of your hand, so you have a chance to roll up a little decoy for them to take. What are you putting in there to get them?
Oh, I'm not casting shade on anybody. No, we're good. We're good. I've only got love for everybody, bro. Do your thing.
So would you put a little bit of good stuff in there?
I would. I'd throw some of our flour and rosin in there and try to turn them around.
There you go. All right, that's a nice man. That's a nice man.
Watching C900 TV.
What's up? We're here live at the expo, obviously. I'm Bennett, and I'm here with
Professor Dab.
Professor Dab. A pleasure to meet you, my man. So we are here at the OG stand. I'm going to let Professor Dab just give us a 30-second pitch real quick.
So we do gummies here. We're originally out of Arizona. We just made our 1-year mark here in Illinois, and honestly, we do have the best gummy on the market. If you haven't tried us, the word is spreading fast, so these other brands, they better watch out because our flavor and our effects are literally unmatched.
What's the gummy that, like, the new flavor that's coming out, the strain that's coming out that you want to tell everybody about?
Honestly, right now, I take pride in the gummy we have here actually at the show. It's our sugar-free gummy. It offers people who may not want sugar for their gummy, that experience, and just really if someone's a little bit more health conscious, specifically if you're taking your medication at night, you don't want your blood sugar levels to spike up, we have a gummy for that. We have stuff available for those people who are a little bit more conscious, and the flavor is just unbelievable. We have our tropical blend, and it's just the best.
Sounds good, man. All right, now we're going to get into the fun stuff, okay? So we want your ideal blunt rotation. Dead or alive, whether they smoked or not, it doesn't matter, okay? Give us 3 or 4 people. What's the rotation?
Let's go Wiz Khalifa, Bob Marley, and Snoop Dogg.
Boom. Knocked it out of the park. He's had this one ready. He knows what's up.
I want to smoke with them.
So we've been also asking everybody, what is the, like, gnarliest paraphernalia? What's the gnarliest thing you've ever smoked out of?
I don't know, man. I'd have to say probably a car seat.
A what?
Like a car seat, like part of a car.
Oh, a car seat?
Yeah, like through like the headrest of the car.
Oh, like the holes in the headrest?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's been done before, so. That's probably been the craziest shit I've smoked. There was a joint through there. I say a lot of my like joint smoking days, I probably did a lot of crazier stuff with flower. Nowadays with dabs, you can't really do too much. I'm a big dabber, so you can't really you kind of have to use the devices for dabs, but for flower, you can smoke out of almost anything. So
yeah. You ever hot knifed on a coil stove?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite things to do, actually.
I love a hot knife. I haven't had a hot knife in a couple of years now, but folks, they still hit. I know that.
Yeah, they call them knifers, baby.
Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna give you a couple situations, and you give us what strain, what you're smoking, what you want in that situation. Okay. First situation: you're on vacation with your boys. One of them gets stung by a jellyfish, and you got to piss on it to neutralize it, and it's later on, and you guys are trying to just like get over how weird that was. What are you smoking? What's going to make it right?
Let's go with Chem Dog.
Okay.
Real strong, but it's got that haziness in the head where it just kind of like takes you out of it, and you're kind of like almost couch locked, but just like real stony. So like you kind of want to forget your problems, you want to feel good in the body, but you don't want to like, you don't want to be thinking about the fact you just got stung by a fucking jellyfish and you just got pissed on by your best friends. So.
There you go. Next situation, okay? You're with the Wright brothers, all right? They're one blunt rotation around away from inventing the airplane. They're this close, but they need something good to smoke on to take flight. What are you giving them?
Man, maybe either Clementine or super lemon haze. Something like a really bright sativa that can spark the creativity and hopefully connect those missing dots that they were looking for to create in flight.
Hell yeah. The inventor strain. Okay, last scenario, right? You've taught your dog how to play basketball, and he's about to go play in the NBA for the first time. San Antonio Spurs drafted him second round, 6th pick, a bit low, but still good. It's his first game. You're a proud dad. What are you smoking at your dog's son's first NBA game?
Oh, man, I guess we're going to have to go with, my dog's son's first NBA game. Probably, I don't know if you ever heard of this strain. It's called Fuzzy Melon.
No.
Oh, man, I have it here today. I have to show you after the interview. Fuzzy Melon, amazing strain. It's got some really fruity terps in there, but the high on it is absolutely amazing. It kind of keeps you, like, really happy, you know what I'm saying? Like in a really euphoric state. Doesn't make you like drowsy at all, but that euphoric kind of like keeps you in that bubble for quite some time, and the flavor just lasts on your tongue and your lips forever. So it's like, it's one of those ones where you're like trying to savor the moment, right? You want to savor and take in the moment. That's the dab I would choose. Hey, and you're watching C900 TV.
We are back here at Kana with our man Wade. Wade, good to see you again, buddy.
Great to be here. Good to see you too.
What do you got this time? You got some new stuff for us?
Absolutely. So right now, we did not have these last year. We just dropped our vegan rosin sour fast-acting gummies. 100% solventless rosin, strain specific, onset time of about 15 minutes. Amazing next level of flavor. We don't use any artificial ingredients or anything like that. No like corn syrup or anything like that. All natural. So highly recommend trying these. My all-time favorite edible right now up there with our rosin belts are the rosin sours. So they're hitting shelves now, man. It's nuts. Yeah, it's going crazy.
And then you got the vapes as well, the belts, all of that, all the classic stuff.
Absolutely. We do got our vapes. We have our rosin belts. Always a crowd favorite there, right? Coming in November, we'll be dropping our rosin vapes as well, so we're pretty excited about that. Something pretty exciting is Kana is celebrating our 10-year anniversary. We are doing a giveaway for a trip for 2 to Thailand for 5 days, which is pretty awesome. For those that don't know, we do operate in Thailand also. We have a Kana wellness facility there, so pretty awesome. There's some other prizes too, so any industry people can scan this QR code and get hooked up for 2 people in Thailand for 5 days.
Kana hooking it up. All right, let's get into the fun questions. Okay. Dream blunt rotation. Just do a few people, living or dead, whether they smoke or not. Who do you got in there?
Oh man, that's a tough one. Well, you're in there for sure. Just because you make me feel so comfortable in these interviews, I feel like I'd be okay, right? Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones, because old school, I've always wanted to do that, right? I'm going to have to say Cindy Crawford. I don't know why. That really makes no sense. Just threw it out there. Childhood crush, right? Okay, why not? And I'm going to say, we'll throw Snoop in there because that's just, that's kind of hard not to, right? And who else would I throw in there to make it interesting? Tyler Peppergreen, actually. Who works with it? Tyler Peppergreen with Kana. He's our guy here in Chicago. He's awesome. I love it. And we can always just we have a good time. We talk a lot of smack, and I feel like in that group it'd be a weird dynamic, and we would have a blast. So there you go.
Yeah. Hey, Tyler, good on you, man. You did Keith Richards, Snoop, and and Tyler would be perfect for that.
And Cindy Crawford, throw a random supermodel from the 90s in there. I mean, because Why not?
That's Tyler's vibe. That's Tyler's vibe. All right, what is the gnarliest thing you've smoked out of? Piece of paraphernalia. What have you MacGyvered in your day?
Okay, that's easy. That's easy. The swirly pipe. This was back when I was a kid, and you didn't have like all the head shops and everything you do now, so we went to like a home improvement store and got like this big clear, I think like 7 feet of like a clear plastic tube that was like about this big around. And we curled it up so it was like a spring, right? And you got one side here, one side here. You duct tape that together, and we use like PVC on the other side to make a pipe over here and a carb on the end. So you hit it, you see the thing fill up with smoke, you take the hand off the carb, and it's like 7 feet of smoke just like hits your lungs like that. And that explains why I am the way I am today. The swirly pipe, everybody.
I think that kind of takes it. Someone said they made like a bong out of snow earlier, and we were like, oh, that's inventive, but you got schematics and everything with what you're cooking up.
I gotta say, I do feel the swirly pipe was ahead of its time. I can't take full credit for that because I had some stoner friends that we were like, it took us a while, but we engineered it, so, it's pretty sweet.
Hey, check out next year. The swirly pipe stand is going to take this whole place by storm, by swirl.
You're watching C900 TV.
Miranda, nice to meet you. So Grassroots is a local cultivator. We originated here in Chicago before we were purchased by Curaleaf. We've been working really hard to improve our genetics and just partnered with a new company called Dark Heart. Got some really exciting new strains coming out that we're showcasing here today, Triple Stack and Titan Express. And then additionally, we're teasing a new Anthem pre-roll that's going to be infused coming out at the end of this month. So really excited about a lot of the new things coming out from us.
A great time to talk Anthem. All right, so we like to just ask some kind of like fun, stonery questions. So we usually start off, we like to ask people, what's your ideal blunt rotation?
I'm going to say Willie Nelson for sure. Would love to smoke with him. I don't even know. Oh, God, this is pressure. I can't even think of anybody else.
Hey, just you and Willie Nelson is a hell of a hang. No need to add anybody else. We've also been asking, we want to know people's like horror stories. What's the like gnarliest thing you've ever smoked out of? Like the worst paraphernalia you've ever used?
I have smoked out of a water bottle one time, unfortunately. I feel like that's something I did a lot as a kid, or like cans just to have something in concerts and stuff.
You use what you got to use.
I do, I guess.
And we're celebrating the times where we don't smoke out of soda cans, folks. It's awesome. We've also been asking people, what is like your best smoke spot? Like it doesn't have to be like someplace we could go, like personal, like best place to smoke.
I like honestly just in nature, right? Anywhere that I can smoke a joint and just be peaceful, where there's not a lot of people to bother me and enjoy it.
Just you and Willie Nelson in nature. Okay, now here's a bit of a weird question, okay? You see your nemesis, your worst enemy in life, is walking at you as you're rolling up a blunt, okay? And before they come, you can put anything in that blunt because they're going to take it from you. What would you give to your worst enemy?
Maybe some oregano or something that would still look like it, where they might actually smoke it. Not the time.
But you wouldn't waste weed on your enemy.
No, definitely not.
Respect. Awesome.
You're watching C900 TV.
Dana here from Emerald Gardens.
We're a craft cannabis grow in Chicago Heights. We have a few in-house brands, Tickled Pink and Corner Boys, and we just released our Belushi's Farm and Blues Brothers line.
Would you say you're a soul man?
What?
A soul. Oh my God. Don't worry. On to the more fun stuff. We like to ask everybody, what's your dream blunt rotation? 3 or 4 people, dead or alive, doesn't matter if they've ever smoked weed or not. Who are you inviting to the rotation?
Nikola Tesla, JFK, and Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD, rip to a legend. You had that so ready, and it was not what I expected at all.
Thought about that stuff before. So.
Got it loaded. All right, we also like to ask, you wake up, okay? It's 1969 and you're Neil Armstrong. All right, you're about to go to the damn moon, okay? And right before you take those iconic first steps, you get to smoke what strain?
I would smoke green crack. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think you would say the same line as he did, or do you think you'd say something new?
I think of something else.
Okay. Next scenario, right? You're hanging with your gal pals. You're on a beach trip. Uh-oh, one of them gets stung by a jellyfish, okay? And then you gotta, pee on them to make that better. And then it creates this whole awkward situation, and you guys are just trying to, like, get over that weird situation, calm down. You're packing a blunt with what?
I'm packing probably a mimosa. Yeah, yeah.
Respect. You're the most ready with the answers. I will say that. Now, I would also like to, we're asking everybody, what is the weirdest, gnarliest thing you've ever smoked out of? Like, what's the weirdest paraphernalia you've ever used?
When I was younger, well, I've smoked out of like an aluminum foil, like made pipe, which is just gross, and then an apple when I was a kid. So.
Both totally tame. We had a snow bong earlier. So lots of fun stuff there. I'm gonna give you one last scenario to go back to that. Your worst enemy, your nemesis, is coming at you. Okay, while you're rolling a joint, and you know they're gonna take that joint out of your hands. So you have a chance to give them the worst joint of their life. What are you putting in that one?
Tangy, 100%. Yes, they can get a great panic attack.
Hell yeah. Suck it, Tangy.
Suck it, Tangy.
You're watching C900 TV.
Come in a little bit. I know it feels awkward, but it's better for us. You heard it here, folks. I'm Bennett with C900 TV. I'm here with Landon from Vape and Ape, one of the best names at this expo.
So we do one thing only, and that's 100% cannabis disposable vapes. So it's all from sun-grown cannabis terpenes, which means it tastes like cannabis, looks like cannabis, smells like cannabis. No more cotton candies, no more blueberries. This is for that consumer that wants a true flower experience and wants to have it in an affordable manner. So we're gonna be the similar price as all those botanical options in a most reliable format. Our failure rate, 0.2%. Never leaks, never clogs. We promise. If you have a problem, reach out to us on Instagram. We refund you, no problems.
Got you. Quick question. Are they rechargeable? That's the big thing in
rechargeable, USB-C, so super fast charging. A couple minutes, you're ready to go, puffing again.
Fuck yeah. All right, now we're gonna get into more fun questions. We've been asking everybody, what is your dream blunt rotation, okay?
All right, so I think number one's gotta be Jack Herrera. One of my favorite strains, also one of the best cannabis advocates to ever be here, RIP. I'd say additionally, probably like Notorious B.I.G. That'd be a good one. And then let's do something a little crazy, maybe like a Seth Rogen, maybe? Okay. Yeah, let's kind of mix it up a little bit more like on that newer school as well. Sure. So I think that'd be my three.
Yeah, Seth Rogen. We haven't had Seth Rogen yet. You'd think stoner culture, but
no.
All right, next question. What is the gnarliest thing you've ever smoked out of? What's the weirdest paraphernalia you've ever used?
So my first time ever smoking, me and my friend went out, went on a walk, as you always do. We had heard about the apple trick, didn't have any apples, but we had a peach. We're like, we're gonna make this peach work. Peaches do not work. They have a giant pit and they're way too juicy. So we went back to just the mechanical pencil with the tinfoil bowl. Not proud to say it, but hey, we all gotta start somewhere.
I never even thought about the pit of a peach and how that would instantly be fucked up.
We didn't either.
That's pretty beautiful. Okay, on the flip side, what's the most beautiful, best spot to smoke? Personal to you. Where do you want to smoke your last joint?
So me and my fiance love hiking. We love going to national parks. One of our favorite hikes is Mount Storm King up in Olympic National Park. At the top of that hike, you're on this nice little rock crest overlooking all of Crescent Lake, and just an incredible way. Birds everywhere, nature's around you. Incredible place to definitely take a couple puffs.
All right, would you consider yourself a sommelier of strains? Like if I gave you a scenario, could you tell me what strain is right for that?
I really hope so.
Okay.
I am not a certified ganjier. Okay. I would love to be one of these days, but I do think I have a pretty decent palate from all the years of smoking. So
he's the only one to use the word ganjier, so we're close. First scenario, right? You're hanging out with the Wright brothers, and they're so close to finishing the airplane. Like it's skipping off the ground, but they're like one good blunt away from figuring it out. What are you loading that blunt up with?
Well, it's got to get higher, so I'm thinking it's going to be something that's going to be probably pretty stony, but maybe a little bit of, we're going to get something with a little bit of terpinolene in there. I'd probably do a blend of strains. Let's go like a super funky GMO with maybe a like a Jack Herrera terpinolene heavy strain would probably be a nice cruising altitude for us.
This guy doesn't play by the rules. Landon's like, let's get a blend in there. I love it, bro. I love it. Okay, next situation. You ready for this?
All right.
All right, you're hanging out, your boys' trip, okay, on the beach. Your buddy gets stung by a jellyfish, so you have to pee on him, which is awkward. And then you guys go back up to the Airbnb. It's still a little tense, but you guys are one blunt away from just things going back to normal. What's that strain?
If it's me and my boys, I always have to try to give them something a little exotic. The candy gases have been huge. I feel like if you can grab the right candy gas right about now, you're probably in like the right spots. Maybe we do like a papaya fumes. And yeah, let's do a papaya fumes flower. Maybe even do a little donut situation to say, hey, I'm sorry. So maybe we do a donut situation with something a little bit more lemony, like a lemon bean.
A strain for every occasion. Okay, last scenario. Are you ready? Ready for this? Simply put, you just signed the Declaration of Independence. How are you celebrating?
Oh, declaration. So it's probably going to be rolled in something important, you know? Yeah. So maybe we do like a pure leaf, if we not, or maybe there's an extra copy of the Declaration we can roll up. That'd be kind of sick. What are we smoking in that one? Declaration. I feel like we just did a big accomplishment. Let's go with something like super indica heavy. Maybe like a grape ape. A little OG, throw it back a little bit. Grape ape might be the move. You're watching C900 TV.
My name's Connor. I'm a cultivator here for Northern Heights. We have some great products here available. We won an award last year for Best in Grass, Best Pre-Roll in Illinois. Check out our strains, the Super Boof, Red Delicious, and Go-Gurts. Some great flavor options available. And check out our solventless hash rosin. Hopefully we'll win an award this year for Best in Grass. Hopes up.
Hell yeah. Have you ever super boofed a Go-Gurt before?
Oh my gosh, I don't know what that would taste like. That sounds pretty good.
It kind of wouldn't taste like anything, but that's semantics. Okay, so we're asking everybody dream blunt rotation, right? 3 or 4 people, dead or alive, doesn't matter if they've ever smoked, okay? So I want you to assemble the dream team for me.
Let's go easy. We got Bob Marley, Snoop Dogg, and Dr. Dre.
That's what I thought hurricane season was over. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. You're clearly a sommelier. You know the strains. You're a cultivator, right? Yes, sir. So what we like to do is we like to give a couple of scenarios, and then you tell us what strain you're smoking in that situation.
I'm only smoking one strain.
For any situation?
For any situation. It's my medicine night or day, the Red Delicious from Northern Heights. I've smoked a ton of strains out there, and through, the Red Delicious from Northern Heights is my medicine. I use that for stress relief, anxiety, paranoia relief, full body relaxation, creativity. I use this to do yoga, weightlifting, biking, any kind of activity that I want to do during the day or night. And again, this is my go-to, and I hope we never cut that strain.
That's amazing. I have that. No one has given that answer yet, but a strain that's so good you can smoke it in. You could smoke this if you were landing on the moon.
Oh, this will put you on the moon.
Okay. You could smoke this if you were at your stepson's bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. My name's Cosmic Connor on Instagram too. Okay. Follow me. Let's go to the moon.
What is the gnarliest thing you've ever smoked out of? We've heard apples, all that stuff, but what's like the craziest paraphernalia?
Oh. You know what's crazy? I love a gravity bong. You know that like,
oh, we know.
What's that one jug where they dispense the water and then you put it, it's like huge. You'll do a huge gravity bong. Oh, that's something crazy. You got to get that, I'm saying the big water jug.
The 10-gallon.
Yeah, the 10-gallon. And just do that to the top and then woo, to the end. Yeah, till you finish it.
When's the last time you've had the full-scale super gravity bong?
Oh, 2010 probably, freshman in high school. Okay. Oh, what a great time, yep. Yeah, oh yeah.
Hell yeah. That probably was the last time I did one as well, and they fucking hit, baby.
Talk about going to the moon, right? Oh my goodness.
Okay, last question. I know I said last question, but give me your best smoke spot, whether it's personal to you, wherever. Where's like just the best place to have your Red Delicious?
I'm a cultivator for Northern Heights, right? Of course. Now, what better way to consume at the end of the day? I get to go to the Emerald Dispensary Lounge in Island Lake, where I can go smoke my product that I just worked so hard to, handcraft. I get to go consume it as a customer here at the the dispensary lounge. Yeah.
All right, well, Connor, it was really great to meet a cultivator. I don't think we've met anyone with, boots on the ground.
You're watching C900 TV, and thank you so much for supporting us.
Show me what you're working with. Sun came out for good lighting. Packed a little too tight, IMO.
Day 2 of the expo, folks. First smokes of the expo, not of the day. We started out with that Redemption Botanicals flower that they gave us yesterday.
God damn.
My gosh.
Holy cow.
If
now this
you-
has sucked. I can't pull through this thing.
If you have the opportunity, if you got the money, if you got the means, if you want to redeem yourself, pick up some Redemption. I believe it was Uva Z. Man, that was some of the smoothest weed I've ever smoked. And they didn't pay us to say that.
It kicked my butt.
I really wish they would, but they did not. That's just for the love of the game.
I can't get shit out of this. This is fucked up. Stop infusing my pre-rolls. I thought hurricane season was over. Folks. I just had a weed-infused massage, and god damn, was that relaxing. I mean, god damn. Heaven is just 1,000 hands rubbing you with weed butter. I'm certain of that. That. I'm ready to go to sleep. That was fantastic. But check out.
Sophia Terra is the company, and we are focused on pain relief and personal wellness. We have several feminine pain products, and we have several products for everybody. So if you've got pain, we can help you.
Fantastic. Thank you guys so much. This was amazing.
You're very welcome. I'm glad you liked it.
Thank you.
My name is Angel, I'm one of the account managers for Flora. So we are Flora Harbor. We're a small craft grower in Elgin, Illinois. We carry some of the best brands in the country, as well as we have the best weed in the country as well. We carry the exclusive Kush Khalifa line by Wiz Khalifa. We carry Royal Tree by King Louis, who's a Grammy-nominated Chicago rapper. Half Zip, our wonderful house brand Flora, as well as Exhibit Napalm, and then we carry Ravioli, and we have the long-awaited strand coming up, Khalifa Kush, which is Point Breeze, getting ready to drop in about 3 weeks, and then we also have our 2 great women line, which are a Smoke Show, as well as Rolling Rosa, will be available in a .75 pre-roll.
Beautiful. And have you met Wiz himself?
I have not.
Okay, but a great brand to be behind.
Absolutely. Again, we have some of the best weed in the country. Amazing quality, amazing flavor. We pride ourselves. We have small batches. We create in small batches to make sure that plant has the time and attention to grow and to cultivate into something wonderful.
Well, it's a great thing you got here. We can't wait to try it out. We've been asking some folks just kind of like some fun stoner questions. So we've been starting everybody off with ideal blunt rotation.
Snoop Dogg for sure. Let me see. Willie Nelson.
Okay, good call.
And Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Really?
Hell yeah, we had Snoop Dogg and Willie Nelson, but not Chuck Norris yet.
Hey, I mean, it just seems like a fun rotation.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay. We want to know like the craziest thing you've ever smoked out of, like the weirdest paraphernalia.
I have smoked out of an apple with a water bottle connected to it to make a hydro bong and put a straw on the other side.
Okay, a little hybrid. I haven't seen one of those. Beautiful.
Works wonderful.
And then on the flip side, we want to know best smoke spot. It can be personal to you, but just best place to smoke.
Well, since I have kids, I seem to like going to, it's like a little goldfish pond where I live. Just go, relax, de-escalate. I'm a mom, so I take pride in having that mental moment to myself. Mental health is super important.
Would you consider yourself like a strain sommelier? Basically, we're going to give you a situation and you let us know what you would smoke in that situation, which strain. Okay? You're with the Wright brothers in Kitty Rock, okay? And they're about to invent the airplane, but they're one good smoke away. What are you putting in that joint to help them achieve flight?
Honestly, I would probably put our house brand Flora. It's Hawaiian Rain and Permanent Marker. Definitely nice body high, nice head high, real relaxing, puts you right where you need to be.
The next scenario is you're at the beach with your girls, okay, your girlfriends, and one of them gets stung by a jellyfish. You got to pee on it. It's awkward, and you're trying to take the edge off of this weird situation. What are you smoking in that situation?
Probably some Khalifa Kush Baby Turtle.
Okay.
So definitely would. It's a nice body high, gives a nice relaxed feel. You're watching C900 TV.
Who am I talking with here from Redemption?
This is Chad Wolf.
And what are we smoking on today, Chad?
Today we've got the Oishi. It is a cross between Moonbow and Flavor Pack. This is the cold cure rosin.
Cold cured rosin, meaning like right off the stem they freeze it, or cold wash?
Correct. Yeah. This is gonna be washed. Ice hash essentially. So yeah, if you want to take a little sniff there, some nice terps on there, pretty sweet. A little bit of citrus going on, a little bit of earthiness, as well. Yep.
Hell yeah. Okay, well, let's give it a go.
Have you used this device before?
No, so I've been around e-nails before. I've never even heard of this one. What do we got here?
This is the Student Glass module. It's a workhorse for events like this. Of course, we love our Puffcos, but for a 3-hour battery, I've been doing dabs back to back to back. So I love using this guy. I'm going to run you at about 550. And you're going to have a nice kind of terp experience with the Oishi here today. Basically, I'm going to get it warmed up for you. As I turn it around for you to dab, you're going to see a full green circle there. That means you're good to go to hit it. You have a 30-second draw or 30-second duration to smoke off of it. If you want to clear the the chamber while you're going, it's ready to go for you. You can just hit that, and it'll give you some airflow.
Sounds good.
Getting after it. I mean, it's got a nice cloud rolling. We gave you a little bit fatty dab in there, seeing that we're industry,
God, that's great.
Hell yeah.
So Student Glass is the same one that does these hourglass gravity bombs?
Correct, yeah. And this module, you can actually add to the side of it if you want to. We like to use that strictly for flower, and then, with the module right here with this rig, strictly concentrates for these type of events. I'm trying to deliver that, that pure hit for you. So as you're watching C900 TV, check them out. They're a cannabis-friendly group here, and we love talking to them and hanging out today. Peace.
I'm Jeff with Soul Canna. We're Illinois' newest mom and pop cultivation center. We come from the Colorado market in terms of cultivating. We're happy to be in Illinois here. Really, our goal is just to bridge the gap between affordable cannabis and quality cannabis. We want every income bracket to be able to have access to good weed. So,
as someone who is broke and recently realized through samples here they have been smoking dirt weed, I really appreciate that. That's really wanted. And also too, just hearing someone so open to giving out information that lets the consumer leave more informed about what they're looking for and the stuff that they're using. I think that's really important too from a company standpoint.
Absolutely, I'm a huge fan of education. Want to educate on terps, our dry cure, our grow mediums. Everyone should know how it's grown, how it's cured, and what they're smoking. So.
And you guys are growing older stuff, right? Older phenos, am I correct?
Older phenos are AKs pre-2000, one of the only sativa leanings left around that I believe, and we love some of the traditional stuff and want to bring it back to the market. So.
Okay, cool. I was going to say, I only recently got into actual flower, and within like the last few years, and I have smelled nothing that smells like an armpit. Like that first one did, I smelled over there, and I'm so curious about it because I'm like, damn, is this what people were talking about when it was funk? That gas, was it like that?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, that U762's my head grower. It's one of his pet projects, something close to home. So yeah, we're excited to bring some of that old school stuff back to the market and let people experience it. So.
Dream blunt rotation, if you had to do one, 3 to 4 people, alive or dead, whether they smoke or not, who do you got?
Oh man, Seth Rogen for sure, Snoop obviously, and probably Wiz, man. Yeah. A little cliche, but I mean legends.
What's the weirdest contraption or paraphernalia you've smoked out of?
Probably just the pop can, man, back in the high school days. So yeah. You're watching C900 TV.
All right, folks, we are here live with our very own Ariane. And Ariane, what is the craziest thing that you've ever smoked out of?
So imagine this. It's your 20th birthday. You go to Miami Beach, you get out of the car in a parking garage, and there's this guy standing there, and he's smoking directly out of a nug. Finds out it's my birthday, gives me the rest of his weed. We go to the beach and we're like, oh shit, what are we gonna smoke out of? Me and my best friend look into our bags. All we have that even closely resembles something to smoke out of is a tampon applicator. And so we took that, we did it.
And did it work?
It did work, yeah. It was pretty fun.
Ariane with a banger.